This might be the most important conversation we've had about AI yet. We're living in a time where new AI models are coming out faster than we can even process them. Every week, there's something new, something mind-blowing. And it's not just text anymore, it's images, videos, diagrams, conversations, memory, even reasoning. It's all changing. Fast. So what does it all mean? Where is this heading? And is anyone actually in control? Let's dive in. First off, the creativity. Someone asked an AI to generate an image of a speaker making shocking revelations. And what it gave back wasn't just a picture, it was spot on. Right down to the clothes, the expression, even the hand gestures. Almost eerie. And then it created a diagram to explain the difference between intelligence and consciousness. A diagram. Not words, not paragraphs, but a visual, simple, beautiful, and surprisingly deep. This is no longer just about image generation. This is about models tapping into deeper reasoning. They're not just mimicking, they're connecting ideas. And if you're a writer, a consultant, a designer, anything that's based on pattern, logic, or creativity, yeah, you're probably wondering what your future looks like. But here's the thing. It's easy to get scared. It's harder, and more powerful, to get curious. This is like any other tool that changed the world. Electricity, the printing press, the internet, people freaked out at first. But the ones who leaned in? They changed everything. That's the opportunity here. Now, a lot of people are concerned about where these AI tools are getting their inspiration. Are they just remixing other people's work? Is it fair use? Is it theft? And what happens when the prompt literally names a living artist or a journalist or a creator? Right now, the answer is, it depends. If you try to generate something in a named artist style and they're still alive, the system says no. But if you're going for a general vibe or referencing older art movements, it's fair game. There's clearly a need for a new economic model. Something that rewards creators without freezing progress. That's the tension, empowering people to create more while respecting the ones who created before. Open source AI is another hot topic. Some companies are investing billions to stay ahead, but others are showing that you can build powerful models with far less. There's definitely a race. And some people are worried it's getting out of hand. But it's not just about who builds the smartest model. It's about who builds the best experience. The most useful tool. The one that feels like an extension of you. A system that remembers who you are, what you care about, and helps you over time. That's where we're headed. Already, ChatGPT has memory. You can literally ask it, tell me what you know about me, and it'll reflect back what it's learned. That's just the start. Imagine talking to an AI that knows you better than anyone. That grows with you. A lifelong companion. It sounds futuristic, but it's happening now. Still, none of this comes without risk. There are very real concerns about misuse. Biological threats. Cyber attacks. Models that could learn how to improve themselves and spiral out of control. These aren't just science fiction anymore. They're possible. That's why safety frameworks and testing are so critical. And when it comes to agentic AI, systems that act on your behalf, book appointments, browse the web, click around, the risks rise even more. Once you give a model access to your data, your credit cards, your systems, you need to trust it. Deeply. Because one mistake could be catastrophic. So how do we keep that safe? The answer isn't in secrecy. It's in iteration. Releasing systems slowly, testing them, watching how people use them, learning from mistakes. That's the only way forward. Now about AGI, artificial general intelligence, the question always comes up, are we there yet? Not quite. The current models are smart, sure. But they don't learn on their own. They don't get better over time unless humans retrain them. They don't take initiative. They don't do your job for you unless you guide them, step by step. But we're getting closer. The models keep improving. The line between AI and general intelligence is blurring. And at some point, we won't ask, is this AGI? We'll just recognize that it's smarter than we are in more and more ways. The real question is, can we keep up? Because this won't stop. The curve is exponential. And the only thing that matters is how we manage it, how we govern it, how we test it, how we make it safe and useful for everyone. That's where things get personal. When the people building this technology are asked, who gave you the right to shape the future of humanity? That's not a small question. That's the question. And the honest answer is, no one. No one appointed them. But someone has to build it. And if they don't, someone else will. So the best we can hope for is that the people at the helm are self-aware, transparent, willing to admit mistakes, and open to the world's input. And yeah, it gets emotional. Some of them are new parents. They're thinking about what kind of world their kids will grow up in. A world where AI is everywhere, in every device, every decision, every part of life. And they want that world to be better, not worse. The decisions being made right now, about safety, openness, economic models, incentives, they will shape that world forever. So what do? We talk. We question. We hold people accountable. We collaborate. We don't give in to fear, but we don't fall for hype either. We build slowly, carefully, with purpose. Because this isn't just another tech cycle. It's a once-in-a-species turning point. And we're all in it together. So yeah, it's scary. But it's also the most exciting time to be alive. Let's make it count.